All right, today we're diving into the very beginning of Paulo Coelho's incredible novel, The Alchemist. We're going to follow the first few steps of a journey that has honestly inspired millions of people and see how a totally ordinary shepherd starts down this extraordinary path. So let's jump right in. This one line, this is the heart of the entire book. It's both a promise and a philosophy. This idea that our deepest, truest desires are somehow woven into the very fabric of the universe. Just keep that powerful idea in your back pocket as we get started. So let's meet our guy. His name is Santiago. He's a young shepherd out in the fields of Andalusia, Spain. And he loves his life, he loves the freedom, but there's this dream he keeps having, and it's about to change absolutely everything. And this is the spark that lights the whole fire. It's not just a one-off dream. It's a recurring one, a message that's just too loud, too persistent to ignore. In the dream, a child, a real symbol of pure intuition, literally points him toward a destiny he never even considered, a hidden treasure waiting for him at the Egyptian pyramids. And this really shows you the conflict that's brewing inside him, right? On one side, he's got a pretty good life. It's safe, it's predictable, he's got food and water, but that dream awakens something deeper. A real yearning for adventure, for connection with the merchant's daughter he's met, for the thrill of just discovering the unknown. It's a tough choice. So what does he do? He takes his first kinda shaky step and goes to find a gypsy who can interpret dreams. But her advice is, well, it's frustratingly simple. She just tells him, go to Egypt. And for that little piece of wisdom, she makes him promise to give her 1/10 of a treasure he hasn't even found. So Santiago is feeling pretty let down, a little bit foolish, and he's basically ready to just forget the whole thing. But that's when a truly strange and mysterious figure steps into the picture. And listen, this is not just some random old guy on a bench. He appears out of nowhere and he knows things he has no way of knowing. He knows the names of Santiago's parents. He knows he used to study at a seminary. It's uncanny. He says his name is Melchizedek, the king of Salem, and he makes it pretty clear he's way more than he seems. But this king, he's not just there to be all mysterious and spooky. He's got a mission. He's there to teach Santiago the fundamental philosophy, the core ideas that he is going to need to survive the journey ahead. And this is where we get the big one, the core idea of the whole book, the personal legend. The king explains that this isn't just some goal or a wish. It's your life's true purpose. It's that deep down calling that we all feel when we're young, before the world starts telling us our dreams are silly or impossible. So you might be asking, if we all have this personal legend, why doesn't everybody follow it? Well, according to the king, it's because of this, the world's greatest lie. It's that sneaky belief that creeps in that says we're just victims of our circumstances, that we lose control and fate takes the wheel. It's basically the ultimate excuse for giving up on our dreams. To really nail this point home, the king tells him this little story. It's about a boy who has to walk around a beautiful palace holding a spoon with 2 drops of oil in it. And the lesson is all about balance. Yes, go out there, pursue your dreams, see all the amazing wonders of the world, but don't forget your responsibilities. Don't forget the oil in the spoon. Okay, so now Santiago's got all this new wisdom buzzing around in his head. He has to make a choice, and following the stream, well, it comes with a very real, very tangible cost. It requires his first true sacrifice. So what's the king's price for all this guidance? 1/10 of his flock. 6 sheep. Think about that. This is the first real thing Santiago has to give up for his dream. He's trading something real, the source of his entire livelihood, for something intangible, a path toward a treasure that might not even exist. And with that, he does it. He sells the rest of his sheep and he takes the leap. He leaves Spain, the only place he's ever known, and lands in Tangier, Africa. And the culture, the language, everything, it is completely foreign. It's overwhelming. He has officially crossed the threshold into the unknown. And of course, in this new and confusing place, a friendly face appears. A young man who speaks his language, who seems eager to help. He promises to guide him to the pyramids. Santiago, feeling lost and desperate, trusts him completely. He hands over every single coin he has to buy camels for the journey. And just like that, it's all gone. In the middle of a crowded, chaotic marketplace, his new friend disappears, and with him, every last bit of Santiago's money. He is left completely, utterly alone, with nothing. This is it. This is rock bottom. The moment where, honestly, most of us would probably just give up, right? Turn back. But it's right here, in this moment of total loss, that Santiago has to make the single most important choice of his journey so far. So what does he have left? He takes stock, and it's basically nothing. His old jacket, a book he can trade, and 2 weird stones the king gave him, called Urim and Thummim. The king told him they would help him read the omens. Right now, they're his only link back to his quest. And right there, in the middle of that empty marketplace, he realizes he has a choice. Not about what happened to him, but about who he is because of it. Is he a poor victim of a thief, powerless, ashamed, defeated? Or is he an adventurer in search of treasure, hopeful, resilient, and still on his journey? His entire future hangs on this one shift in perspective. And he makes his choice. He refuses to see himself as a victim. He reclaims his purpose. This decision, this simple sentence he says to himself when he has absolutely nothing left, is the real start of his transformation. He's not a shepherd anymore. He's an adventurer. And that's really where this first part of the story leaves us. Santiago's journey shows us that maybe the biggest choice isn't just deciding to start, but deciding how we see ourselves when we inevitably stumble. So the story leaves all of us with a question to think about. In our own lives, what adventure are we choosing?